I'm ready.
I'm recording. We're live.
Hey guys, we're live.
Oh.
Holy shit, this is weird.
It's so exciting.
I know.
Okay, wait. I gotta do this. First
Gotta crack
podcast
open the cold
requires a cold one.
Hey.
Right.
Right here. Ready?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Let's go.
That was good.
How you guys doing?
First sip.
Oh,
I'm pretty
okay.
Delicious.
Okay. Pretty epic. Pavi, how you doing?
Meh.
Fair enough. Lawson, how you doing?
I'm good. Excited for sure.
Well, I mean, this is the first episode, so we should probably introduce ourselves. Hi, I am your host. My name is Josh.
I'm Lawson. Pretty much it.
Caitlyn.
Okay.
Who's next?
I'm Pavi. That's all you get. Next.
Didn't I already say?
That's it.
No, you didn't.
Oh well, I guess I'll say it again. I'm Caitlyn.
Well, we are your hosts for this episode. How you guys doing? I already said that. This is weird. I haven't done this before.
I just honked outside. Sorry.
All right. Well, I guess we should just hop right into what we're discussing today. First thing is movies we are excited for. What are you guys excited for?
Oh.
Black Widow. Forever and always be excited for that movie. I am a Marvel stan. I will never not be excited for one of their movies, and literally never ever.
No, yeah, it's exciting.
Spider-Man 3.
Spider-Man 3, that's gonna be good.
Yeah,
The Eternals. Let's go, baby. 4 movies in 1 year. 4
Yeah.
1 year. That's crazy. We get like 2 normally. Amazing.
Hey.
My list is really long. I'll go last. Lawson or Pavi?
Or we like just like listing off.
Oh yeah, we're just going
name
for it. We're
titles
just
and then
going for
scream
it.
about them for a while.
Well, I
I'm
mean,
also
that's
excited for
good.
Dune.
Dune's gonna be really good.
Dune.
That Dune trailer looked
Dune.
really alike
Yeah.
the old one, but
Trailer.
I'm really excited for it still
Got me-
because it's got a great cast, honestly.
I'm
It has such a good cast.
yeah,
Insane.
it does.
Insane.
Like, overly stacked. You know what I mean? Like it's a powerhouse. It's
Yeah,
so good.
it is. Zendaya, Timothy, who else is in it? Isn't Javier Bardem? I need to search this up now. Dune cast. Here we go.
I'm most excited.
Yeah, go ahead.
I am most excited for Venom.
Yes, I'm so pumped for
That's
Venom.
honestly so fair. I'm personally not that excited for that movie, but it's gonna be pretty good. Like I'm
It is
still gonna
be
watch
really
it.
good.
Tom Hardy is
The only
very
problem I had with the first film is just the setup. I feel like once Venom was in the film, it was fucking phenomenal. But the
It
build up
was.
to like him being in Venom and him trying to live with it, I didn't fall for it as much as I really wanted to because it's still a decent setup in general, but it just didn't like click with me until they actually started working together. That's just me.
I
think that-
agree 100%.
I think that the flow between like him becoming Venom and like realizing what's going on was really good, but it was also really fast and I feel like it was forced almost.
Yeah, in a way, 100%.
Yeah. But other than that, I love the movie. I loved it.
It
was
is
really
great
good.
fun.
And-
Abby, have you seen Venom?
I cannot say that I have.
That's okay. That is okay.
Real content. You should watch it. Can we review it next week?
We can review whatever you want.
We should
We're-
review Venom. Honestly, that'd be
Venom
nice,
is a
yeah.
very good movie.
Write that down in the notes.
You're taking notes right now.
What else are you guys excited for this year? I got a whole a 35 movie list. So.
Just took like a deep inhale. The Quiet Place 2, Part 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Very.
Raya and the Last Dragon.
Oh,
excited.
Yes, Raya's gonna be really good. It looks
Uncharted.
Really good.
Uncharted.
Ooh,
That's
Uncharted.
2022.
Oh,
Keep it
Yeah,
2021
yeah.
right now. Keep it 2021 right now. But
brilliant.
yes, it's
Cherry.
good. That
Is it
looks
out
good,
already?
but I'm very skeptical right now of
I
Cherry.
don't blame you for that. I like Tom Holland a lot, so I will watch it no matter what.
Yeah, of course, but like I like some of the setups. Like it looks like he plays a really good character, but I feel like the setups and how it's going to take place over like a 20-year time period is really going to
Yeah,
fuck with people.
big gap.
They have to transition it really well in order to make this movie good. So
They should also like age him a little bit so he doesn't look the same age the whole time.
yeah, no, I agree with that 100%.
Especially if he starts at like 18. I don't know how old he's supposed to be when he starts.
Yeah. And how his story like progresses throughout the movie and stuff. So it's gonna be weird, but I mean, I am excited for it.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the
Which
biggie
movie?
that comes out next month. Godzilla vs. Kong.
I was about to talk
Oh.
about it.
Godzilla
Bro.
vs. Kong.
I am really hyped for that movie.
Me too, dude.
Yeah.
As you should be.
Oh, yeah.
It's a very exciting movie.
All right, what side are you guys on? I'm
Godzilla,
Team Zilla.
100%.
Team Zilla.
Yeah.
I mean,
Zilla.
I mean,
I'm also team.
Kong
Gotta-
to me,
Yes.
like, I love Kong. Kong is great. The story that has gone with him is great, but I gotta go.
Oh, I don't
Godzilla.
deny that at all. Yeah. I
Godzilla is just
feel
gonna
like
kick
most
some
of
butt.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, I
I
feel
love
like
calling Donkey Kong.
Kong is meant for like
Definitely not gonna win.
Kong's definitely meant for more American and like North American audiences, while Godzilla came straight from Japan, right? So I feel like it's just gonna be like a battle for the countries at that point. Like not official, you know what I'm saying, but like
Yeah,
just
yeah.
each they have their own country that's represented to them. And obviously it's not gonna play like that during the movie, but you can definitely see the two fan bases and
Yeah,
who's
for
going
sure.
for who, and I really like that. I mean, it's diverse and it's a lot of fun to jump in on the action. That's why this movie's gonna be fucking massive. It broke records. The trailer broke records. It was like
Yeah.
20 million views for the trailer in one day or something like that.
One day.
It was
Wow.
fucking crazy. Yeah, no, it
Actually
was
insane.
doing really good. So there's a lot of hype for this movie, and it could let us down. But I mean, judging by the way the trailer looks, like the CGI looks fucking incredible, and like
Yeah, it does.
all like the rest of the films, like the CGI has only been like really at night and like really misty and stuff like that. But like in this film, this is just broad daylight, and you get to see these guys battle it right in the sun. Like it's gonna be so good.
Right in the sun. Right in the sun. You know what else I'm excited for?
Shoot it.
The Purge movie.
Yes, the
Oh,
Forever
yeah.
Purge.
Yeah.
Right.
There's
Very
still no trailer for that, and still no news about it. I'm really
You'd
sad
like
about that.
movies.
I feel like that movie's definitely going to be like once like theaters are starting to like reopen around the world, just going to slightly just drop it without anybody noticing. I think
Doesn't
that's
it have a set date?
what?
Doesn't it have a set date?
No. Well, it does. It's like
It's
it
in
was like
May or
April,
something, right?
but they've been like delaying the film by like months, like not months, like major months, but like just like month by month to know where they actually want to place the film. So I feel like that's where they kind of want to do. Once things are starting to get open and people are actually going to the movies again, I think they're just gonna drop it really quietly. All right, that was awkward silence. All right, one.
Sorry, I was looking at the list. There's a bunch of musical movies that are supposed to be coming out this year, and as a musical fan, I'm very excited for them. In the Heights, Dear Evan Hansen,
Yes, I've
and
heard.
West Side
I've heard.
Story. I'm very excited.
Yeah.
Nobody else
Story.
feels the same way.
What is one? Oh, guys, like I said, I've been watching it today. Halloween Kills.
Yeah.
That's a big film that's coming out. Like they said that they're like because of the delay that they did exactly for 1 year. They said they're going to be putting it on IMAX format, so it gets to see it in IMAX theaters. And they said that the date that they have right now, I think it's October 15th. That date is set and it is not moving no matter what happens with the virus. So it is staying put. See it in theaters or on streaming. It's going.
Nice.
It is set for October 15th. I just double checked.
It is 15th? Okay.
Yes, it is, sir.
I called that perfectly. That's crazy. M. Night's new movie, Old. I don't know if you guys saw the Super Bowl trailer for that, but I'm really excited. Basically, it is his new horror, and it basically they go to a beach, like a family goes to the beach, and basically, like their whole day or their whole lives happen in one day. So they grow old very, very fast. It's like half an hour, they grow like 5 years or something like that.
Oh,
they have to find a way to escape the cove. That's such a good premise. It's based on like a comic book or something like that. And yeah, that's gonna be really good. I kind of sad that they only released a 30-second trailer during the Super Bowl, not a full trailer. But from what we got to see, it looks pretty good. Like, I'm really excited. Shyamalan definitely knows how to do his movies if he wants to actually put in effort.
Yeah.
So,
I'm a really big fan of the Resident Evil games.
Oh yes, Resident Evil.
Oh yeah,
the movie, yes sir.
Kea Scodelario. That's gonna be nuts. I love her. She's a great actress. So
yeah,
it'll be a good. Totally agree.
All right. Well, let's talk about the movie that's been delayed the most. No Time to Die.
No,
the new James Bond film.
Yeah.
Yep.
I will cry over that movie. I want to see it right now. It's not.
I know.
Fair.
I am the biggest James Bond fan, and
this
being delayed constantly honestly breaks my heart.
Yeah.
Are you considering delaying it again?
It's October 6th right now, but they said they might delay it again.
Are you kidding me?
This film, like literally, this film is so old that their sponsors for the film said that they have to do reshoots with their newest technology because their technology was too outdated for their sponsorships.
Too outdated? Oh my goodness gracious!
Wow.
That's how bad it is. Yeah, and they said every time. But every month that this movie sits on the shelf is $1 million out of their pocket.
Holy!
They are losing so much. They said, I think I heard somewhere that they have to make $800 million to break even with this film.
Oh, jeez, that's a lot of money.
Yeah, it is
a lot of money.
I feel really bad for them. But they said that they are looking for a streaming deal right now. So they said that they're looking at Amazon Studios right now, I think. So it might go on like Amazon Prime Video and stuff like that, and all the movies might go there. Like, because they were talking about buying MGM themselves, but it's not up to MGM what happens. It's actually Eon Films, which produces a lot of the budget as well. So they get the final say. So we'll just have to see.
Not gonna lie, I kind of hope that they get that deal. I hope they get it.
I hope so too. I'm fucking tired of waiting. It's been 2 years.
2 years? Oh my god!
Been 2 years.
Basically, it's almost been 2 years now. It'll be 2 years in April, I think.
Oh my!
Yeah, 2019, April like 23rd or something. 2019 was the first release date.
Why didn't it come out then?
Because that's when the first thing started coming out, right?
In 2019? Question mark?
Wait, was it 2020? Why did it get... Wait, I think it... Oh, no, it wasn't November. Oh, God. I think it was November 2019 got delayed because they had to do reshoots, and then April got delayed the virus and on.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if it's November. I think... Oh, fuck. I'm sorry for getting my facts wrong. I
was about to say, I was like, why would they do it in April of 2019?
My fault. But no, I think they had to do reshoots again, so that's my fault. Oh, my God.
I'm going to bring up I have personally been waiting for it for a while. Ghostbusters Afterlife.
Yes, Finn Wolfhard.
Oh!
McKenna Grace is a great actress as well.
very obsessed with both McKenna and Finn as people,
Beautiful creatures.
ooh, I cannot wait for that movie. Also, Paul Rudd? Question
Paul
mark?
Rudd,
Paul
yes,
Rudd?
Paul Rudd.
The man who never ages.
All right.
Literally a stud. Honestly, a stud.
When was the last time he aged? When was the last time he aged? Literally never. He never aged.
16.
From the time between Anchorman 1 and Anchorman 2, he aged about a year, I think.
Yeah.
And those movies are like
Literally
10 years apart.
That's amazing.
He was born in
Um,
69,
He
Pog.
will live always. What'd you say?
He was born in 69, Pog.
What?
He was born in 69?
No, you're fucking with me. You're
1969.
fucking with me.
No,
now.
no,
You're
there's
fucking
no
with
way.
me.
Joke. He was not
1969,
born in
legitimately.
69. Hold on. Hey Siri,
It's
when
ironic.
was Paul Rudd born?
Oh my god. He's 51.
No way. This man is not 51.
Oh
I will
my
not
goodness.
Oh,
This is fake news.
my god.
No.
This is so
This is
funny.
No.
Get it out of here.
This is propaganda.
Literally, I searched down in Google, and people also ask, "Is Paul Rudd really 50?"
Is he actually? This is real.
Oh my god,
Nuh-uh.
that's insane.
You cannot tell me that he's 51 because he looks 32. Like,
All right,
huh?
Yeah, legitimately.
all right. So here's another one that I've been waiting for: The
Uh-huh.
Conjuring 3. The Devil
Oh,
Made Me Do It.
That's
Oh, boy.
fair.
They said that this is not your typical haunted house anymore. I don't know if you guys have seen The Exorcism of Emily Rose, but basically this is about a court case and how demonic possession was like, this is like the first use of demonic possession as a defense in court.
As a defense in court.
That's a
I was
defense.
Therefore, I did not commit this crime.
Yeah,
Thank you.
that's exactly what it is. It's not going to be a haunted house film. It's going to be a court case.
Ooh.
And that
wow.
is going to flip things on its head a lot, and wondering how that's going to be, playing into what's going on, how it's actually going to be a horror film instead of just a thriller action. So it's going to be hard to really nail the genre part in this, but I mean, Exorcism of Emily Rose was really good, and they pulled it off well.
That was a good movie.
So
I think with this Conjuring movie, they're gonna rely on flashbacks for most of the horror aspect.
yeah,
They're just
I
gonna
think so
like.
too, yeah.
I think they're gonna have so much suspense during the court case to just keep you on the edge, and then
and then
when they're
those
talking
flashbacks
about
is horror.
and they like have a piece of evidence come out in the court, it'll have a flashback to what actually happened. I think that's gonna be just intense.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
The Matrix film coming out December.
Yeah.
Keanu Reeves the stud.
Keanu Reeves is gonna be obviously he's gonna be in that.
No duh.
Yeah.
Oh,
be fun.
Keanu
That'll be
Reeves.
fun.
Keanu Reeves, man.
Keanu Reeves, man. Keanu Reeves.
That's really all you need to say, to be honest.
You just need to say his name. That's it.
Keanu
Before
Reeves.
John Wick, Keanu Reeves was only known for Matrix, and that's it. Like, he wasn't known for anything else. And then right before John Wick came out, like, he just blew up. And then John Wick 1, 2, and 3. And then, what's the other movie? I just watched it recently with Keanu Reeves. Oh my gosh, what's the movie?
Let me see here. You said it was before? Let's look at his movies here, sir. Bill and Ted.
No, I did watch that. Yes.
You said it was before John Wick, right?
Break.
Oh,
Constantine.
Constantine. That's
Constantine.
the
Oh yeah.
What an excellent guess on my part.
so good. He's just such a good actor.
Mm-hmm.
Like
he is. He's a very, very good actor.
Replicas. Keanu Reeves in Replicas. It was 2 years ago, or 3 years ago now. It was 2018.
Okay.
And then a movie that I've probably watched 4 or 5 times and is 47 Ronin. It's about these samurai who disobey their, like, the head leader of China, and they become outlaws, basically. And it's a really good movie. But Keanu
Okay.
Reeves
Yeah,
is the
for sure.
main character, and he's basically a white man in China. And yeah, but it's not played in where he's like they see him as like treat him like garbage, but yet he's the person who saves whole bunch of people from the mystic arts and stuff, and he becomes a hero. But he ends up
for sure.
dying at the end. Spoiler there. He ends up dying at the end.
Spoiler.
Wow.
Such a good movie.
Wow.
Wow.
That's messed up.
I would never.
What if I was gonna go watch that movie immediately after this podcast ended? Huh?
Guys.
I wasn't. But...
What's up?
Go on. No, go on.
Great movie with two of my favorite actors, Keanu Reeves, Morgan Freeman. Chain Reaction, 1996. Great movie.
I don't watch older movies. I know, right? Bad boy. I'm a bad boy. But I mean, sorry.
But good movie. New topic.
Guys.
New topic.
No. Yeah. Mission Impossible 7. Boys.
I haven't watched any of the other Mission
7.
Really?
Really?
Wow.
I will say, Mission Impossible Fallout has got to be one of the greatest action movies of all time.
What number is that?
It's 6.
Oh.
Okay.
Got to be one of the greatest films, like action films of all time.
That reminded me, Fast and Furious 9 is coming out this year?
Yes.
No?
So far it is, but I think it's going to get delayed again. But
hopefully.
That's okay. There's one more film, or there's a few more films. I don't know if any of you are DC fans. The Suicide Squad.
Yes.
James Gunn. That's gonna be stacked.
I will watch it for Margot Robbie and Margot Robbie only.
That hurts. Yo, John Cena's crying right now.
Is he in that movie? Is he in that movie?
You can't.
The cast is so stacked.
John Cena. It's stacked, bro.
Guys, Zack Snyder's Justice League. It comes out March 18th. Dude, Jared Leto's Joker looks so good. Let me see if I can pull up a picture of him. Hold on. Joker, Zack Snyder's Justice League. He looks so good. It looks like Heath Ledger's Joker.
R.I.P.
Yeah, rest in peace, Heath Ledger. What a gentle soul.
Yeah.
Him.
Love him. Here is one picture. Save file. God, I hate computers. They're okay.
Look it up yourself.
No, it's all good. I got it.
Okay.
This one's for you, Caitlyn. Last Night in Soho, I believe it's called, with Anya Taylor-Joy.
Something I heard. Solo. What'd you say?
Last Night in Soho, I believe it's called.
Ooh.
Yes. Last Night in Soho. Yes.
Anya Taylor-Joy. Very excited. Very, very.
Apparently, it's a time travel movie. So she's like a design artist, and then she goes back to the '60s, meets someone, and it's like, that seems really good.
Ooh, you know what else I'm excited for? It's called Bios, and it's with
Tom Hanks film. It's gonna be so sick.
Very
Has
good.
anybody seen his latest film?
Which one was that?
Tom Hanks. Oh God, what was it called? Now I'm pissing myself for not remembering. What am I doing? What is it? I literally just watched it. News of the World.
I have
Anybody
not.
seen that? Okay, look. Y'all might think it, bro. Tom Hanks in a Western. Oh my God, he's insane. He is actually insane. Also, the pictures of Jared Leto's Joker in Justice League is posted and while recording.
Beautiful. Let me just say
that he looks so good.
Yes.
So much better than the first Suicide Squad.
Yeah. I
Mhm.
think that
Yeah.
they took some inspiration from fans, definitely.
And Heath Ledger, and just kind of
obviously Heath Ledger, yeah.
good. Like,
If it's better than the first one, I will probably watch it and enjoy it. If it's not better than the first one,
we got a problem if it's not better than the first one.
Yeah.
do have a problem if that's the case.
Has anybody seen the new Spiral or the new Saw film? It's called Spiral with Chris Rock and Samuel L. Jackson.
Ooh,
It's
Sam-
not going to be your typical like Jigsaw, all your traps and shit like that. It's actually Chris Rock and Samuel L. Jackson as cops. They're trying to investigate the traps and stuff like that they've laid out throughout the years and stuff like that. So they said it's going to be like less gory, not as many traps type of things going on. It's going to be 2 cops or 3 cops going and searching for, Jigsaw and his clues and stuff like that.
Good old Jiggy Saw.
I think that's going to be sick. If done right, it's going to be a great film. The first trailer came out like a year ago now, and it looks really good. So highly suggest y'all watch that trailer after. Anybody else got movies to throw in, or?
Hold up, I'm gonna go through my list.
Yeah, of course. Take your time, guys.
Oh, I was just looking. Where is it?
Chaos Walking. I don't know if anybody's heard of that, but Daisy Ridley, Tom Holland.
Oof.
Yeah.
That's gonna be sick.
Hey.
I hope it's definitely gonna be on the weirder side because like basically what happens is like Daisy Ridley's character is like the last girl on Earth, and like all like the thoughts, like boys' thoughts, are like said out loud.
That
basically,
movie. Oh my god.
Yes.
A movie that I'm not looking forward to.
Excited for that.
it looks interesting, but it could be executed really badly.
Yes.
So it's definitely very skeptical for me, but I am more leaning towards, I'm excited. So
Yeah.
I love Mads Mikkelsen. Such a good fucking actor. Oh.
Anyway, y'all want to know a movie I am not excited for?
Not excited. Let's hear it.
What movie? Oof.
Cinderella live action remake.
Isn't like Camila Cabello in it?
Camila Cabello is playing Cinderella.
She's a good singer.
She's a good singer.
Actor.
I don't want to see her as Cinderella. I'm sorry.
That's an interesting one.
Lily James will forever be my live action Cinderella. I'm sorry, Camila.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
one that's coming out this week, bro. Willy's Wonderland.
What is that about?
Oh yeah,
It's basically kind of like Five Nights at Freddy's. I feel bad for saying that because it's not based off Five Nights at Freddy's. It's an original idea, but basically Nicolas Cage is beating the shit out of some fucking animatronics.
Nice.
yes.
Hell yes.
5 stars already.
Apparently he doesn't speak a single word either. He just beats the shit out of animatronics. I'm so excited.
That's all I want. That's all I've ever wanted is just to see Nicolas Cage beat the crap out of something. That's all I want. That's all I want. Okay.
You get it right there, bro.
Yeah. One movie that I'm excited for, and like I've seen all the other ones are hilarious. It's Jackass. Jackass 4.
Yeah, I heard that. Jackass 4.
Yeah. I have kind of been on a little bit of a Steve-O like thing right now where I'm just like looking at crazy stuff that he's done. Okay. Do you guys like know stuff about Steve-O?
No, personally no.
Okay. So he the Jackass films are basically these guys doing crazy stuff, like crazy skateboard stunts, like jumps on dirt bikes, doing crazy stuff with drugs, alcohol.
Okay.
Like just crazy stuff. And Steve-O is the most messed up one of them all. He's done every single drug under the planet. He's done like PCP. He's done like MDMA. He's done LSD. He's done NOS, nitrous oxide. Nitrous oxide is something you put nitrous oxide you put in your car to make it go vroom.
I know.
Like, to make it go fast. He huffed
Nail Turbo
knots.
movie? Where?
Yeah, pretty much. And he hallucinated his own intervention.
What?
What the hell?
He's the craziest guy ever.
That's
He's the
fucking
craziest guy
hilarious.
ever. But the best thing about it, he's done so many drugs. He's been on like so many benders and stuff. He's been clean for like I think 6 years now.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
no alcohol, no drugs, nothing. So like
Damn,
you
pop
can be
off.
at the lowest of lows and have nothing. And that's what this movie. I've read a little bit about it. He has a YouTube channel, and he's been talking about the movie a little bit. And I'm just really excited for it because I love seeing all their stunts and stuff, and just
It's a
people
reason to be
getting like just people falling down just makes me laugh. So I'm really excited for that movie.
People falling down is funny. It's funny.
Yeah, it's funny.
It's supposed to be funny.
There's a movie I know you guys haven't heard about. It's called Fear of Rain. And basically, it has Israel Broussard, who plays in Happy Death Day. Who's what's this character's name? Whatever, you get it. And Madison Iceman, who plays in Annabelle Comes Home as the main babysitter.
Yep.
And she has schizophrenia, and she starts having delusions and like shit, hallucinating, and basically she hallucinates that her neighbor kidnapped a kid, and she's trying to figure out if it's like real or if it's not real. And then she's like investigating that. She like realizes that more parts of her life aren't actually real and actually there to help her. And so it's just like crazy fucking trip. It comes out in like 2 weeks. I'm actually really excited for it. So it looks really good. Trailer's out.
It's gonna be a good
It's
movie.
gonna be sick. I love those two actors. So spot on. Any other additions, my friends?
That's personally all for my list.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, that's
Lawson,
it for
got
me.
anything?
No, that's it.
All right. I got
Okay.
one. I got one. Not much talk about it, but Candyman.
I haven't heard much of anything about that movie.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything.
Trailer's
either.
out for it. Trailer's been out for it for a while. Jordan Peele, I think, is an executive producer. So I like Jordan Peele's shit. He's good. But yeah. So that's that. All right. I totally need to see. Okay. Talk about the latest ban wave that happened for delay wave for delayed films. And so the latest, I think that's in links to stuff. Yeah, it is.
Yep.
So all right, so No Time to Die was in the latest ban wave. Uncharted was, and
Yeah.
Ghostbusters Afterlife was.
Yeah.
Now we're waiting on probably Fast and Furious 9. Black Widow is probably going to be delayed again.
Yeah,
the Minions movie. The Minions movie is probably going to be delayed. The new Top Gun movie.
Yeah,
Top Gun Maverick. That's going to be delayed. And probably Shang-Chi as well. Your dreams are crushed.
Marvel.
Going down the list of films that are coming out this year, what other films do you expect to be delayed?
Literally anything that's supposed to have a big theatrical release and is coming out like within the next 2 months. So
I think Venom will be delayed. Obviously, Spiral.
Yeah, definitely.
I feel like
Spiral.
Purge will be delayed.
The Purge will be delayed. I know that. 100%. There's no reason why they won't.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
True.
Sorry. Go ahead.
It's upsetting but true. 100% true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably Resident Evil. Sorry, Lawson. That will probably be
Yeah.
delayed.
R.I.P. R.I.P.
I
I feel
know.
like
Yeah.
they might delay Cinderella. As much as I hate it, like, they probably will delay it because
Probably. Yeah.
like
A Quiet Place Part 2. That's 100% being
yeah.
delayed.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if they want to push Spider-Man 3 out of 2021. I think they
They
really
do
want
that.
to keep it there.
Higher existences. Like I will make sure that they don't see the light of day.
I don't know about that Matrix film.
I think
Possibly.
they have been planning it for, like, I've heard they've been planning it for a while, and they've gotten a lot of stuff together. I don't think that they're gonna cancel it. I really don't.
And last but not least, Mission Impossible 7. I feel like that's getting delayed.
Yeah,
Sadly.
I think so too.
I'm so pissed because,
Big release. They will probably push it back.
like I said, like Mission Impossible Fallout was gotta be one of the greatest action films of all time. Like, it is so good. Henry Cavill, Angela Bassett, Tom Cruise. I mean, it is so good. It is so good.
Yeah.
It's, oh my god. And yeah, everything about it is so perfect. One funny fact about that film, sorry, Lawson.
Yep.
Tom Cruise broke his ankle, and you can see it in the film.
Oh yeah,
What?
I remember.
No.
He jumps from building to building. He doesn't land the jump right, and his like ankle basically snapped.
Ow.
And it's in the movie.
Did
And he
bleed?
kept running. He kept running for the scene
Oh my
too. And they
God,
said cut,
that
and
is-
they sent him right to the hospital after they yelled cut.
Yeah.
Good cut in the hospital. I would hope so.
I remember watching just on YouTube, just watching like injuries during movies, and that was like the first one. I was like,
Yeah.
wow, I can't believe he just kept going.
Yeah, he's a powerhouse, dude.
I want to have as an actor in my future.
Yeah, he will do anything. Like he said, he learned how to fly a helicopter for that film.
Yeah.
And he did his own stunts and shit. Like
Yeah.
when he's doing something, he does it real. He does not
Yeah.
fake a single fucking thing. And I have so much respect for that. He is not afraid to die doing what he loves.
Yeah, absolutely.
Same with Jackie Chan.
Like a legend.
Jackie Chan too, yes.
Jackie
Yes.
Chan.
All right. What
Third topic time? Question mark.
What was the third topic? I need to go back because I know I added something. What did I add? I totally forget what I added.
What did you?
What am I doing?
Oh yeah. In July, Space Jam: A New Legacy is supposed to come out
Oh yes, Space Jam. I forgot about that.
with LeBron James.
LeBron James.
Okay. This is the third topic. I remember. How films constantly being delayed affects filmmakers, studios, and movie theaters.
Oh.
Okay, so I'm gonna go off right on the back about the thing you made about James Bond having to break
Yes.
800 million. What?
Something like that. I think it was around there.
That's horrible. Because that's really bad. A lot of movies don't make that much anyway.
Well, James Bond's going to make $1 billion.
I mean, yeah, obviously it will. I don't know if it'll break a bill. Do you think it'll break $1 billion?
Skyfall did. Spectre did.
Really?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh,
Yep.
that's
Last
good.
two films did. So they're very good selling movies.
Yeah. I hope the hype doesn't burn out, though.
The hype's
Yeah.
been burnt out, honestly. As a James
Yeah,
Bond
a
fan,
little.
I've seen the hopes and dreams of everyone's faces just completely fall. And I've been there too. So I get it.
When the trailer came out for that movie, I was like, oh, when this movie comes out, I'm going to go, like, right away. I'm going to watch it. I don't care how much it is. I'm going to go watch it. And
Yeah.
it never came.
Yeah, it's like, oh, another delay. Oh, that's sad. Another delay. Oh, that's sad. It's delayed again. Oh, fair enough. Like it's like we're just
Yeah.
expecting it. It's like, oh, it's delayed again. Okay.
Called it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fair
called
enough.
it.
I'm sad,
Called it.
but
50
Let
bucks.
let's play a game called Guess the New Release Date.
that'll be a
Uh,
fun
Win a
game.
couple bucks.
yeah, literally, somebody could make $1 million off that bet. That should be
Yeah.
fucking
I
hilarious.
some fun.
How does delayed movies? I think I put that link in links to stuff as well, so you guys know. Yeah, I
I
did.
haven't even looked at that link yet, but there's the obvious answer of movie theaters aren't getting business right now. They're not.
Yeah,
The
Yeah, they're
employees.
getting none.
AMC is bankrupt. They might be shutting down their theaters completely.
Who is?
Jeez.
AMC theaters.
Oh,
They might be completely burning out their theaters. That's it. They're out of money, and they're so far in debt.
oh shit,
And
bro.
it's
How about we
sad.
just like pause economy?
That's
Yeah.
a good idea. Good idea right there. Good idea.
Yeah.
I respect that.
Button on it.
It says right here in this, the Chinese film industry had lost $2 billion by March 2020.
Mhm.
$2
$1 billion.
billion. That's a
That's
lot.
a
That's
lot of
so
money.
sad.
much.
That is so sad.
It's like the worst thing ever.
Yeah, these movie theaters aren't going to survive if this goes on longer.
I agree.
Honestly.
This is gonna spark like the complete switch over to like Netflix and Disney and Amazon. Because like
Yeah.
that's what everyone
Yeah.
was worried about anyway. Because like they're getting big. Everyone's like, ooh, a new Netflix movie. I'll stay home and watch that instead of going to the theater. And
Yeah.
now
Yeah.
they don't have a choice. So Netflix is getting all the money while theaters are like, oh well, shit. What do I do?
Going
Think
bankrupt.
think about this though, that filmmakers are going to be not wanting to make movies anymore because they know that they want their movies to be played on the big screen. And right now, any movie that they make, they know that it's going to go immediately to a streaming site, which does not make the company or themselves enough money off that film to hold themselves over. And that's going to make filmmakers not want to make films because of it.
It's gonna kill the industry, basically.
It is. This is actually killing the whole industry. And then
Mhm.
once movie theaters, or like once this pandemic is over, people are going to be looking for something to do. And there's nothing to do because everything is closed because of this.
Everything
And
is.
there's nothing we can do.
And then there's like the people that will like argue, there's all these streaming sites, there's more jobs in the film industry. That isn't necessarily true, because like
No,
they're not
not at all.
as big jobs. You're not making as much money, not as
Exactly.
much popularity per se. It's not the same. It's really not. So I
It's
don't know.
not. And that's why cinema is dying. We are
Which makes
watching.
me so sad. I'm literally going into acting, guys. This is
I
so
am. I want
awful.
to be a director. I want to write films. I've been writing films on my own time. And it sucks to see everyone just so fucking down about it because they know that this is falling and there might not be cinema left by the time this is done.
Heartbroken. Heart been broke so many
Sad.
times. Oh.
Like, we're watching the world burn.
Guys,
And
let's be real.
kinda
The
are,
biggest
yeah.
loss. The biggest loss is movie theater popcorn. Let's be real.
Yep.
Ah,
Yep. And the
Biggest
butter.
loss. Come on. That stuff hits
Honestly.
different.
got it. That shit is
Especially when you have to pay like $80 for a large bag.
True. It's like
I mean,
$30
nothing's better than spending like fucking $100 on a movie. Nothing feels better. Your money could be going to something. You could be going to a 5-star restaurant. You could be going to buy some,
Not as
I
fun.
don't know, some fucking lights. Nah, you want to go to a theater. You want to see that movie with that one person you love and just forget everything exists for 2 hours. That is what film is. Film is an escape from reality, and you're
Dude.
living in another world for a few
especially
hours.
especially if when you
so
get those seats that recline and then they go
Yeah, the seats move with you. They're D-box seats.
recline, deluxe seats, and you recline and you're watching Star Wars and you're just
Notice how we can't hear him anymore.
Experience. Yeah, you're so into the experience, and that's what sucks because people look to movies as an escape from all of this, and if there's no movies to be made anymore, what are they gonna do? I mean, look at the effects of this pandemic. It's harsh and it sucks to say, but suicide rates have been through the roof.
True.
People don't know how to handle the situation, and they're taking their own lives. And it sucks.
Yeah.
It sucks. Pavi, what were you going to say?
I was just agreeing. It's very bad. Yeah.
Yeah,
I've seen so many people fall victim to depression because of this, and it breaks my heart because I was there. I've had a really rough spot for 8 years. All you guys know that, and seeing other people fall victim to that trap that I went into. Obviously, I'm helping them, and using whatever knowledge I have. But it's like, it sucks that so many people are falling victim. And it's not their fault. There's nothing that they can do. In fact, I think this pandemic has more effect on kids under 18 than it does adults.
Absolutely it does. I agree 100%.
Yeah. Like, when the pandemic hit, I kind of still had a job. I was working and stuff. But then once it got really bad and we went into full lockdown, I didn't have a job. I wasn't making money.
Yeah.
I need money to pay for my car and to pay for gas.
The moment
gone.
The moment the pandemic started, I pretty much lost all of the activities that made me super happy. So
that's exactly
didn't to do.
You are stripped from everything that makes you happy, and you're forced to just sit at home, figuring out ways to keep yourself alive.
True.
As a kid, we are all under, we're all 17, 18, so we're saying this from a kid's perspective. Obviously, adults out there, if you're listening to this, you obviously have a different perspective. That's completely okay, and I want to hear what you guys have to
everywhere.
say.
We are not slandering you. We promise.
No, we're not. No,
we're not slandering adults. We love you, adults.
Yeah, we're not trying
not
to.
In a weird way. Not in a weird way. We don't love you, adults.
Yeah, we're not trying to make this situation seem
like children.
It's something worse. But definitely, this affects everybody. But I feel like kids don't have a lot of kids don't have jobs. A lot of kids are, happy doing activities, and then. This happens and you strip everything that they have, everything that makes them happy, and you leave them with nothing.
Yeah.
And what are they going to do? There's nothing to do. You can't go out. You can't do anything. You have to find ways to entertain yourself. And ultimately, if you're not in a very rich family either, you have nothing to do. And you sit there every day wondering what the fuck you should do with your life. And obviously you have to try and find something. You have to find that motivation and, have those friends that hopefully support you. And you just have to find a reason to live. And for so many kids out there, that's hard to do.
Yeah.
Wow. Shall we move on to our fourth and final topic?
Yeah, that got
deep. Anyway, next movie.
That's what I like this podcast for, though. We can talk about ultimately anything that we want and share what we have to say to the world, because that's what this is. This is our voices being heard. And if you're listening to this, thank you. And we want to hear your opinions as well, honestly.
How much y'all The people listening to this right now. Did you run out of things to do? Question mark. I'm kidding. I love you. I love everyone listening.
Yeah, 100%. So yeah, if you ever need someone to talk to, we're here.
Even though you don't know us.
Unlicensed, but we're here.
Well, I mean,
Unlicensed. We are not therapists. This is a legal description.
yeah,
we are
no,
not
yeah,
therapists.
we are not
not.
therapists. We are just people trying to make other people's lives better. I will leave everybody's socials in the description of this.
Hog.
Yeah,
video.
at my
So you
Instagram.
can, yeah,
Yo.
we can talk.
My
Wow.
Instagram.
Clout.
I'm not doing this to play. I genuinely want to help people, and
Yeah.
all the rest of us do too. All right, that was rough. That was deep.
Next topic.
But
I was deep. Malcom
Finally.
and Marie.
Malcolm and Marie.
Yes,
film.
sir.
Here we go.
Yes,
Here we
sir.
go. I got
The
go. I'm
main-
so hyped.
verification.
Oh,
I cannot
God.
believe you wrote so much.
The final. Okay, this is the big question. Why do critics hate this film when audiences love it so much?
Because they're
Somebody
dumb.
know.
They're dumb.
They are
think.
stupid.
I think
They are completely
critics are
brain dead.
dumb. Yes, critics are brain dead, dumb. They have nothing going on up here. Just that movie's so good. I loved it so
And
much.
this movie just
Me
bashes
too.
critics.
It was so good.
Oh my
I really think
Lawson, you
That's
should
probably
become a
why
critic. Become a
That's
critic,
Become a
please.
critic.
I need to
What?
become a critic
Please,
so I can
oh
be
my
like,
God.
yes, that movie's amazing. That
That movie-
movie's amazing.
fucking
You get
this
What are you,
movie
You
is
get a
Oprah,
good
for
meta.
You get a
amazing
good
movies? This movie's amazing. This movie's amazing. You're
Oh
all
my
amazing.
God. Spread the love, baby.
I am the
I
new
feel like-
Oprah. Wait, I can't. Can I say that?
You
Can
get
I
a good
say that?
review. You get a good review.
Yeah, are we allowed
I'll
to say that
get
on
good
podcast? I don't know, guys. I have to edit that one out.
Oh my God. He is the new Oprah. You cannot
Uh,
challenge him. Oprah, come at us.
Ultimately, I think
Come at us.
one of the reasons why critics hate this film is because literally John David Washington bashes critics.
Yeah. for
How-
the
I feel like
Literally,
a whole chunk of it.
10 minutes.
I rewatched that scene. Go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
He bashed critics for like 10 minutes straight
True.
without
Why
taking
did
a breath.
yo?
It was
Yeah.
his like monologue for that was so good.
Wasn't
It was
it a
so good.
good review too? Like he was like just
Yeah.
attacking them because they
it
were.
was a good. It was a good.
He had some very valid points though. I mean, he said that he obviously wanted to make this make his film about somebody who gets clean, and then they have to bring up race and politics just because it
Yeah.
has
Yep.
one black
Exactly.
lead. And I feel like that's
something
like,
that
a lot
hits
of
close
times that
to
happens.
real life.
Yeah. It's not fair.
I mean, again, critics, if you're listening to this, we love you. Like, you're doing your job. But
But
you really need to understand that if a film is about something specific, you don't need to try and find a way to make it about politics or about race. Just because you class one person of color in the film does not mean it's a race film. It's purely because they are a good actor and they deserve to be there. And that's that.
The tea has critics come at us. There's something I caught while I was watching the movie.
Go ahead.
That might have not been good for the reviews. What the fuck was the era for this movie? It was black and white, but everything in the movie was like YouTube.
modern night. Yeah.
But like, why was it black and white? Why was it black and
I
white?
think it was just ultimately a design choice that they wanted to go with. I think it was the power of like raw, black and white, yin and yang, man versus woman. I think that's kind of what they were going for. I don't know for sure, but I feel like it's more of like an opposites thing because, again, it's people just arguing for the whole fucking movie. And I feel like that black and white, two different perspectives is kind of what they were going for.
The black and white is honestly a really good like descriptor of their relationship, if you think about it.
Yes.
Yeah. Because like 1 second they were like, I love you so much, and then literally 2 seconds later they were like, I want to end your entire existence. Like, hey,
Yeah.
like
What?
what? Guys, chill. Take a little breather there.
They're on the ground, ready to do it, and then Malcolm leaves for like 3 seconds. He comes back, and Marie is just like, "Why didn't you cast me, huh?"
Why
And
wasn't
then
I in the
get
movie?
into another huge fight. It's like
Mhm.
it goes from like intimacy, then to like raging and wanting to kill each other, back to intimacy, and it did it like 4 times. And I was like, I was over here, and then I was over here. And like, like it's like this movie's intense, and I'm like holding myself, and then it's like, oh, they're in love, and then it
Are
gets
they?
intense again. And then,
One thing I will say that was obviously like one of my, in my opinion, the best scenes in the movie. And excuse my language because I'm going to be quoting something from the movie. Basically, when John David is eating mac and cheese, and Zendaya's like, "Are you going to yell across the fucking house to fucking like
I like
yell
that
at
movie.
me? So you're going to be
he's
like,
eating his mac and cheese, bro.
like my favorite thing,
Delete.
she was like saying like, "You're a cunt. Oh, I love this mac and cheese. You're a cunt. Oh, this mac and cheese is so good. You're a
And it
cunt."
goes for
like,
seconds.
It's so
Like,
yeah,
who does
exactly.
that? Who does that?
It's so
Psychopath.
funny.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's what makes it so much fun, though. These
Yeah.
actors are so fucking good at their jobs.
And
Yes.
I never pictured Zendaya in a role like that.
Yeah.
Like
Me neither.
I,
She's so freaking versatile, bro. I love her.
She
When-
said that herself. She's like,
Yeah.
go on.
whenever I see Zendaya, I can't not think of what's
Shake It
the
Up?
yeah, shake it up. I
Yes,
cannot not.
Rocky
I can't not.
Blue. Dude, okay, so she went from like Rocky Blue, an iconic character, to being MJ in the movies, the Spider-Man movies, and I'm like, mwah. And then she went to Rue in Euphoria, and I was like, oh.
Yeah.
And now she did this. I was like, ooh, girly, chill. Why are you so
Yeah.
good?
She said that herself. She's like, I've been like casted as like a teen girl for so long. In this film, I finally get to do something that makes me a woman.
Yeah,
And
she's
that said
deserved
Yeah.
it
volumes.
100%.
Does such a good job. Such a good job.
Yeah.
Both of them. John
Yes,
David
both
put
of
up
them.
a hell of a fight.
I'm gonna read my exact quote on his performance. Hold on, I'm gonna find it real quick. Blah, blah, blah.
I feel like his, like, before you say anything, Kaylin, I feel like his performance is exactly like what a guy would do. Because, like, he would sit back,
Yeah.
True.
analyze the situation, and then bash, and then keep bashing without thinking what they're saying and moving on to
Yeah.
new topics, and then sits
Yeah.
back, realize what he says I'm sorry, then starts bashing again. And as somebody who's, like, been in, like, a toxic relationship and, like, has yelled at, like, people and had, like, those bad kind of arguments, as a
Mhm.
guy, I look at his performance, I'm like, damn, that's really how it was.
Yeah, and that's how it is. Like it's the most real thing.
It's raw. It is
Real. Yeah.
it's just raw, and that's why this film is so phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Kaylin, you
Okay, so what my
your thing?
exact quote in my notes is John David Washington is absolutely spectacular. His emotions are able to be felt immediately. So when he was like changing from like being super calm to being super aggressive, I felt it. Like literal chills. I was
Yeah.
like, whoa.
Oh yeah.
I was like, Jesus, like it impacted me. Like it resonated, bro. Very few like actors can actually do that to me. And I was like, wow. Brr. Spectacular.
I especially love the scene where
Denzel Washington is proud.
Yeah.
Yes.
I like
Oh,
the
yeah.
scene where Zendaya started acting crazy with the knife. And then
That
like
Oh
it
my
fell off
God.
afterwards.
That
nuts.
caught
my
me
God.
so off guard.
That scene also
I
made me
thought-
literally not breathe. I did not breathe
Yeah.
during that scene.
I really thought she was gonna
yeah.
fucking kill him. I
I know, right?
honestly
There were
Oh my
so
God.
many scenes in that movie where I just like didn't breathe ever. Like I held it and then I like breathed out. I was like, why was I holding my breath so much?
Yeah.
During the scene, I thought when she came in and she was like going into the cupboard grabbing the knife, I thought it was just gonna be like
Yeah.
her avoiding conflict at that point and just not talking about it and going back to being loving. And when I saw she had a knife, I was like, she is going to kill him. And the movie
She's going to,
Trying to
and
stab
then
him.
she's going to kill him. And then when she was like,
she's gonna
"That's
kill
what
him."
authenticity gives you." Ooh,
Oh,
myth,
yeah,
girl.
authenticity.
Authenticity. Yes,
Oh my
girl.
God.
Yes. Yeah, bro. Oh, you know what else?
And then and then when he says, "Why did you do that in the audition?" I was like, wow. Just wow.
Oh my god. But you know what other scene really like got to me?
Okay.
The one scene in the bathroom where he's like sitting on the edge of the tub and being like, not all of it was based on you. And he's like explaining everything. And then when he gets to her,
Yes.
when he's like, this is the part that was based on you, I was like, oh.
And then when he said, Marie, you can't accept the fact that the reason why I'm here is because I love you. That shit hurt.
Yeah, I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Bitch.
That
Felt
line hit so hard.
Resonated. Resonated, bro. Resonated.
100%. The character dynamics in that film was just so
Yeah.
fucking
And
phenomenal.
how they how they used
Go on.
just one location, 2 people. Like,
And that was it.
Yeah, they said they had 12 people on set only at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
So yeah, no.
The last note I have on here is the thank you scene.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yes.
I have written the thank you scene, ... chills, and I teared up a little bit because it's true.
I did too.
I was so emotional. I was like, wow. Oh.
Like he couldn't even say thank you, and she's saying all these things that he could have said thank you for. And how long did it last for?
Oh, it
So
was at
long.
least like 3 minutes, right? Like that was incredible.
Of all the things she thought he could have said in his speech about her,
Mhm.
and he didn't even do it.
Literally. Ugh.
That is his fault in a way, though.
yeah.
Like,
Absolutely.
no, in a way, it literally is his fucking fault.
Yeah,
I would
How do you forget to thank your girlfriend, bitch?
exactly.
if I was up on stage, the first and probably the only person I'd be thinking about is my girlfriend.
Mhm.
For sure.
Yeah.
Literally.
Like,
So that just makes me think: did he not thank her for a reason? And that's never explored in the film.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know how much money I would pay for a sequel that's like the next morning? Like, I would pay good money for that.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I told my dad I'd pay $500 to see Godzilla vs. Kong in a theater.
Mood.
Yeah, no. Incredible.
I have a comment. I have written here, there's something realistic and unrealistic about their dynamic throughout the movie. Because I was like, it's realistic that they would fight a lot.
Yeah.
I don't think it was really realistic that they would forgive each other so easily every time and then immediately fall back in. Maybe it's because I don't have an experience like that. But
I have. In a way, it's easy to pretend that everything's okay.
Mhm.
It will still bother you, and it will
Mhm.
still be bottled up, but for the sake of not dragging things on, you say I love you, and then you forget about it till the next morning, and then you talk about it as, civilized people, and see if you can get somewhere. And that's what Zendaya wanted to do, but then they kept bashing each other over and over for the whole night.
That's kind of what I'm getting at. They didn't put it off until the next morning, and that's kind of where it's a little unrealistic. They didn't give each other that time that like people in like real life situation probably would have.
Yeah.
But in the situation they were in, it was the biggest night of his life.
Of course.
And he wanted to celebrate. She was not in the mood, and it was inevitable. Honestly, that conversation, realistic or not, in your opinion, would have happened no matter what. And I feel like
100%.
it would have played out the exact same way. I don't think there was any way that they could have avoided a conversation because of the emotions that they just wrote.
Yeah.
That's my opinion.
Um,
You got anything to add? You've been a little bit quiet.
You basically all just said exactly what I was thinking.
No, well, fair enough. We did lay it out.
Oh, something I did notice, whenever the moods would kind of like chill down and it was like hyping up for the next one, there would always be like a music cut.
Yes.
Yes.
Basically
yeah.
telling
So
what they
interesting.
felt.
That
Like
was
when Marie left the house, there was a song talking about like this girl or whatever. And then when they were sitting outside smoking.
Yep. Yeah, I
scene a
didn't
lot.
catch on to that. I actually didn't catch on to that. That's a really good eye.
Pavi was
Um,
really paying attention, as you freaking noticed with her 4 pages of notes.
4
I
pages of
told you,
annotations
she literally
and notes.
wrote out everything that happens in the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
when I was watching the movie the second time, I watched it again a little bit, today, and
Yeah, skim through it.
I noticed that every single song was written and performed by Black people.
Yep, Black artists.
Hey,
Yes,
really?
I noticed that. Yeah, it was all like R&B,
Every single song.
soul.
It was
type
all-
shit.
I
Jazz.
didn't even
It was
catch
like
that.
old.
I feel like a fool.
It was old blues,
Yeah,
and
Yeah.
I was like,
it was
"That is
really
so,"
good.
and
That
that's
just
so
added.
significant to the movie, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Um,
that's probably where critics in this one were going to be like, so it's not about race, but it is about race.
So it's not
It's
about.
like,
it's
boy.
not about race. It's about
It's not about race.
Good
Couple-
fucking decision making during the making of this
Exactly.
film. That's it. That's all there is to it.
So
You know what else I wanted to say? Oh, sorry about that, Lawson. I liked that they
go
did.
ahead. Yep.
I like that they did the credit thing at the beginning. The silence of the
credits
opening was
again.
so
Yes.
At the end.
powerful.
2 credits, 2 whole credits. But no, that was really good. That silence where you just watch them
So
come in.
powerful. I was like, oh,
Mhm.
baby, take me out, bruh.
Also, I gotta say, whoever the fuck the costume designer was, my god.
Bless them. Literally give
Dress.
Her dress
I
is
love
beautiful.
her dress was
Yeah.
amazing. Yeah.
Her hair, beautiful.
They
She's so
weren't afraid to. I don't want to like racialize this, but they weren't afraid of having like black hairstyles. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they weren't
Yeah,
afraid
yeah.
to
Mhm.
do what they wanted to do, and I fucking respect that.
That is definitely a respectful thing in this industry.
Yes.
sure.
You see a lot of, black girls and they have to have their hair down. They have to have it wavy. They can't
Right,
just wear braids. Like the first
Mhm.
film that I saw do that was Us with, what's her name? Lupita Nyong'o. She actually was
Right.
allowed to wear her braids exactly how she would wear it in real life. And her hair didn't have to be down. Having her hair in a ponytail when she was in red and stuff like that.
Mhm.
It was how they want to dress, how they want to wear their hair, like how they want to stylize it. And I fucking love that. Like, that's how they wanted it to do it and not having white people decide what they have to fucking do.
Exactly.
Freaking white people, stop making all the choices. All of
Yeah.
us are white.
Yeah,
Yes.
we're all right.
We're all white.
But it is true. It is true. And we have to give everybody their equality because, I mean,
Yeah,
Mhm.
for
like this, it's still the fact that, like feminism is still a thing and like having to fight for equal rights shouldn't even be a fucking thing.
Exactly.
know-
It's not even a question.
Yeah. And same goes for race. Like, black people and, trying to be racist, white people is racist and shit. It's like, why can't people just love each
Be
other? Like,
people.
think
Why
about it. Look at this. Look at a
Question.
white egg and look at a brown egg. Inside, it is still the same fucking yolk.
exactly the
It doesn't
same.
matter what
No.
color it is.
White egg,
Guys, the
brown
inside of
egg.
the Skittles are
Still
all the
egg.
same. The inside of the M&Ms are all the same.
Exactly. Why does it matter? We are all
Purple
the fucking
Skittles?
same.
Purple Skittle, red Skittle. You take bite, they same. Same
They say
inside, always.
they same.
Right.
Oh my god, it makes me so
Okay,
mad.
brown M&M, green M&M. Both brown in
They
the
same.
They're both brown. They same. Oh my goodness.
It's true. Why
Peanut M&M, regular M&M. They're not the same. That's not a good example. Do not look at that example.
Jesus.
So one thing I wanted to focus on is just like when I watch movies like in this context, like I'm going to be talking about it, I look at it like a little bit differently.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So the last scene when Malcolm gets into bed with, or not the last scene, probably I think it's the third to last scene, when Malcolm gets in bed with Marie and he says, "Thank you. I'm sorry. I love you." Marie shuts off the light. And then they go to bed. Wake up in the morning. Malcolm is in pain. You can obviously see he goes inside. He looks over. Marie is gone.
Yeah.
That scene right there. When he wakes up, he's in pain. Marie is gone. When Marie is gone, Malcolm's in pain.
Oof.
Oh,
I looked at that. I was like, whoa.
That's actually,
like,
I didn't even
wow.
catch that. That's amazing.
And
they really are everything to each other, and they know that, they realize that, but that argument was obviously the worst argument they had in their life, and
yeah,
it very much changed a lot of their aspects of their relationship, and they have to come out of it being better people ultimately.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And then one thing that I just couldn't stop thinking about when I saw it is the very last scene. Like right after Malcolm wakes up.
Yeah.
He goes outside. Marie is standing on a hill overlooking what I'm.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Water,
and he like stands beside her. I'm thinking, what did they say to each other? Did they even say anything at all?
Yeah.
Like, what was the dialogue or the absence of dialogue there?
I like to think that they just didn't say anything. They just like kind of stood there with like a kind of like mutual respect kind of thing, you know?
Yeah.
That's
like they were
the
just kind
one
of there.
thing that I kind of hated about the ending. It's like, it was a good ending, but I feel like after that argument, you're either going to be loving each other more or you're going to be hating each other more. And I feel like putting it right in the middle just doesn't feel right.
It was kind
That's just me.
Dull to me.
Yeah, it was just a dull ending to a phenomenal film.
Yeah.
And maybe that's why critics don't like it, question mark?
Maybe.
Yeah.
If an ending spoils the entire fucking film, go rethink your life.
Yeah.
Yeah. A movie isn't based on just what happens at one specific part. It's a movie as a whole.
Yeah.
You can't say a movie was bad just because you can't say a movie was bad or you don't think it was good just because the music wasn't fit right to this specific scene. Like,
yeah.
That's like people saying Endgame was a shitty movie because, spoiler alert, Tony dies. Like, that's stupid. That's stupid. It's a good movie.
Yes, the music is good. The scenes are good. The way it flows between different aspects of other people's views, it is really good.
Yeah.
People didn't like it because their favorite character died. Oh well, guess what? Characters die in movies. That's
Suck it up, bitch.
Can I say one? Oh god, no, finish.
Okay, I'm just saying, my favorite character in the MCU is Loki. Guess where he dies? Right at the beginning of the movie.
He died.
Caitlyn too. Caitlyn too.
Like,
shucks.
One thing I do have to say about Malcolm and Marie, the fucking cinematography. Oh,
bro!
my god!
Can we talk about the panning at the beginning? Oh, the panning from like her in the bathroom to him like out in the living room like just dancing. That was so good.
It was like 10 minutes long of just panning back and forth. it's so raw. Like, it feels just so in there, and I love that.
Like, there was one point where it had like 2 camera angles, like one where they're looking at each other, but the camera is doing it separately from different angles, and I kind of thought, like, that's like how they see different angles with their opinions and stuff.
Exactly. Yep. That's why it's so impactful.
Deep.
I just want to know if you guys notice this. When they're doing that pan right at the beginning and Malcolm is like jumping on top of stuff with Did you see the maple leaves on all of the windows?
Yes.
Yes, I did.
I noticed that right away. I'm like, why would there be maple leaves on the windows? I'm like, that's a peculiar thing to have on just a pane of glass.
Just your window, yeah.
Speaking of the maple leafs, it is 1-1.
Do not talk about hockey right now. Do not talk about hockey in the middle of our podcast.
Hey, you said
we're talking about movies. Get out of here.
We're talking about movies.
Such a raw, pure film.
Yeah, it was good. So my overall thought of the movie is, I think that the movie depicts the most real thing of what a couple is.
Yeah.
Into a movie. Like, there's so much love for each other, but there can also be so much hate and resentment for that
pointing
person.
out their flaws.
Yeah, for sure.
Exactly. And in some movies I've seen, it's just like these couples are perfect or these couples only have problems. But this movie shows that couples can be perfect and have just as many flaws.
Yeah, of course. Perfect with flaws.
And perfect flaws.
Perfect with flaws. Also known as me. Thank you.
Also, one thing about the marketing that they did with this film that I loved, and that felt so real once I actually watched the film, they said that this is not a love story, it's a story about love. Period.
Yes, I read
that. Is great.
That's period. That's,
it's
for sure.
Exactly how the film is, and it's
period.
Amazing.
Cap right there.
No cap. No,
it's not cap. It's not cap. No cap.
Guys, we capping, baby.
No,
we're not capping. We're not.
Wearing a cap.
Throw away those caps. Lawson,
get him out of here.
No, I'm keeping my cap on.
He's gonna keep his hat on. He's keeping on the cap.
One more thing.
He's capping, bro.
Good.
One more thing I wanted to say was, when Malcolm is talking about his review on the movie, he mentions gay, asexual, and transitioning people. You guys remember that? Yeah.
Yes.
I don't. But I if you keep talking about it, I will remember. So go ahead.
Oh my gosh, I don't remember exactly what he said anymore.
Is it at the start of the film?
No, he's talking about his review.
Yes.
Like,
Okay. Yes. Okay. Go ahead.
And he's saying, like, what I remember him saying is, like, I could have picked a gay person, or no, it's the director. He's talking about the director. What if the director's like white straight male, or a black straight male, or a gay black male, or a gay black woman, or what if they're asexual? What if they're transitioning and no one knows? Just that, the way he attacked that, and like almost said it so like it was almost subtle, but it was also very powerful, and I picked up on that.
No,
that scene was...
I feel like What?
Oh, I just said that scene was really good.
Yeah, that scene was just amazing. The whole, I just this movie is so good.
Yeah,
I can't.
Yeah,
like,
100%.
There's nothing bad I can really say about the movie.
Oh yeah,
because there's nothing bad about the movie
except the bland ending for me.
Yeah,
that's fair. Great film.
I was about to say
the one thing that I would have changed about the movie is, you know, when like in a cheesy movie where they zoom in on the two couples' hands and they do like the pinky interlock.
Yeah.
Oh,
If they did that, like Malcolm just scooched a little closer, and then put down his hand and just like touched it so slightly, that would have made the movie just
adorable.
the movie
Yeah.
end a little bit more. Yeah, like more clean and more clear, and like
Right.
we know how they feel about each other now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It shows
Yeah.
that they
As of
are
that
still in love with each other. They still love each other.
Because them just standing
Yeah.
next to each other kind of gave them like, oh, we're not too sure. Are they still fighting? Are they like,
Yeah.
are they actually
Was
in
that-
love?
Was that the end, or is it just the beginning?
Yeah, exactly.
It's just the beginning. They're actually
Imagine-
going to make 365 of these movies, one for every day of the year.
Hey.
Honestly, I wouldn't be too mad about that.
Probably me too.
Unless if they're bad, then I would be a little mad.
Yes, then I would be sad. But
I honestly, I want to see
me
Malcolm's movie.
too, honestly. That
Just
yeah.
just hearing about it, and I kind of want to see it.
Mm-hmm.
That would be cool if they made a movie about a movie. That would just be
A movie about a movie.
I really feel like the movie would just be called Malcolm's Movie.
Imagine.
Devour
The spin-off, number
the
2.
spin-off. Malcolm's movie.
no. It's just going to be Malcolm and Malcolm.
Fucking Malcolm X makes an appearance.
Whoa! There you go.
Oh shit!
Every single Malcolm on the planet is like, can I be in
They
the
just gather.
And then you got Malcolm in the middle.
Malcolm.
open in the middle?
Hey! Oh shit! Yeah. Holy fuck! We've been probably recording a long time.
It's been
What?
like an hour and a half.
Oh my
No,
god.
we started a little bit earlier then. I think we started like at like 40, maybe like even like 35. So it's been like almost 2 hours.
Oh my god.
No, we didn't start till 8.
Yeah, we didn't start like
don't-
recording. We started talking a little before. We started actually.
Yeah, I know
recording
that,
a
but
little
then
after.
Pavi came in at like 35.
No, I came
We
in
started-
at
Oh, Pavi came in close to 8.
8. Yeah.
Oof.
I
Well,
knew, I was telling my mom that was lecturing me that, hey mom, I got like 10 minutes. I gotta go.
Got like 10 minutes, Mom. I'm late.
anything else you guys want to lay on the table? Any other topics that you come up that you want to talk about, or
No.
it can be anything. Honestly, it doesn't have to be movies at this point.
I want to know who at the end. Okay, the first like argument. It was about
Okay.
Malcolm not thanking Marie at his
Yes.
big showcase of his movie.
The premiere, yeah.
Whose side were you on? I think I know everyone's answer, but
Marie.
whose side were you on?
I'm on Marie's side.
Yeah, Marie's side.
Okay. I am too, 100%.
I was about to say, are you on Malcolm's? Because I'll end your life.
Yeah.
We will kick you out of
She's
this.
just waiting there with the knife.
Look behind you, see that thing in the corner? It's me.
Ooh, what, right there? Is that you or is that you?
That's me. That one.
Go on,
No.
Lawson.
No, I can just see why Malcolm, because he said he forgot. Can understand that because he's under so much pressure. Like,
Yeah.
Okay, but you heard what Marie said.
Yeah, you heard what Marie said.
yes. Oh no, I
The
totally
fucking
agree.
usher from 3rd grade.
Yeah, the usher. Yeah.
Usher. I did not think the usher from 3rd grade. No, but I can
You can
see
understand it
from-
to a degree.
Yes, I can see from both sides why what happened. What happened? Like I can see why Marie is so mad. And I can agree with Marie 100%, but I can also kind of like
Don't finish that sentence.
Like I know what Malcolm was going through. Like I can feel what he was going through, and I can understand why he didn't say like thank you to Marie. But why didn't you?
Can we talk about the fact that he might have done it on purpose?
Thank
you. Yes, that's the next thing I was thinking. He might have done it on purpose.
What could the purpose have been, sir?
Exactly.
And it's alluded, or not even alluded. It's
not alluded.
Like, flat out said, I like a couple times that. Oh my God, where was I going with this? Jesus.
Exactly. You have no point.
No, I do have a point. It was said like, did you like? You just want all the credit for the movie, like,
bruh.
I would like all the credit for the movie. Thank you.
It was frustrating. That first argument was very frustrating. But I mean, yeah. It's very interesting.
Overall, good movie. Good beginning. Good middle.
Overall, very good movie.
Pretty good end. It was good. Yeah, it was really good.
The ending could have been better, but the movie as a whole was spectacular. I would recommend it to everyone. So if you're watching and you haven't seen the movie, go watch the movie. Go watch it right now. Yeah. What are you doing? What are you doing here?
It's on Netflix. Finish the fucking podcast. No.
Don't finish the podcast. Don't finish it. Go watch the movie. What are you doing?
Need my views.
We need views.
No. But yeah, in all honesty.
Right now.
Okay. Yeah.
Go watch it.
It's on Netflix. It's on Netflix. You can watch it.
Not on Netflix until the podcast is over.
Yeah.
Not on
Netflix. You will watch the movie once you finish the podcast.
Yeah.
We asked them specifically.
Yes.
Hey Netflix, can you like put on like a parental lock until people have like watched this video? Thank you.
I'm just gonna email Netflix real quick. Just
I'm just gonna email Netflix right now.
Netflix. Emailing Netflix.
As we
was emailing them.
Yes.
Oh, this is a hell of a first episode, guys.
Yeah.
First episode.
I mean, we didn't rehearse anything. We didn't we just went in this raw. You guys fucking nailed it, bro. You guys fucking nailed it. I'm really proud of you guys. That's sick.
Yeah.
Well, I really want to not make sure, but I really want to try and do this podcast either weekly or bi-weekly. Mm-hmm. So I feel like that's a fair amount of time and space to be able to upload everything.
Yeah. Upload.
Yep.
I'll let you guys know exactly, and I obviously do want to have different guests on here. Obviously, you guys are my favorites, and you guys will be on here quite a lot. But I want to try and get everybody's opinions on stuff because it's not all about one group. It's all about a community, of people that love movies, right? So, yeah, maybe final episode of the season, we'll get every single person that's been on these episodes and have this massive talk.
Big podcast.
That'd be sick. But, until next time, thank you guys for being here.
Until next time.
Thank you guys for doing the podcast with me. You guys are awesome.
I know.
Chill out.
I love you, Pavi.
Collecting simps. Anyway.
I am one of Pavi's simps.
Pavi Sims.
Pavi Sims.
So it's a fan club. If you would like to join, just send your $30 deposit, and we will get back to you.
Set up.
Jail, I'm gonna link
us at 369-227-simps.com.
So just remember that all of our socials are in the description of
including the Sims
podcast completely, or of this episode in general. But we are here to talk. If you are listening, if you need anybody to talk to, please talk to us. We are here to help. We're here to talk about anything. And again, with the pandemic, bring a lot of people down. So we are try to hear. We are here to
We
try
are
and give
trying to
you.
hear. We are trying to hear.
Try to give you.
We are trying to hear.
And we definitely want to see you guys happy because we love you and we care about you.
Even though we don't know you.
We will
You
know
will be
you
loved and
in a
cared for
minute.
in this society as long as we're around, bitch.
Well, thank you guys, and we will see you guys in the next one.